Listen, y'all, this is serious. He is not your child, but he is a child. He is just 18 years old. His brain has not fully developed. Do you hear me? He is not your child, but he is a child. Listen, I got a good one for y'all today. I got some information that I just learned from Dr. Candace Matthews channel. Okay, one of her channels, and I just want to share it with you. All right, I got a good one for y'all today, so stay tuned. Hey y'all, it's Bernita Rochele, and welcome to my spoken word and conversations. And listen, I'm going to get straight into this. You guys, I did not know that this case was this deep. Like, I hadn't really paid any attention. I'm just really seeing this, or else I would have been spoke on this. Like, I would have been spoke on this, but we have to keep this young man, we gotta keep him and his family in our thoughts and prayers. And we do have thoughts and prayers for the lost. Okay, we do. I must say that first. But I have some stuff that I learned. This is the stuff that they don't tell you. Did they tell you that Karmelo saved someone from drowning? They don't tell you that. Honey, listen, I have a whole list of things that you did not get to hear. For one, this young man reminded me of my son, you know, and me and his dad just trying to make sure that he is a good citizen. Just try to make sure he has everything that he needs. But for one, I got to tell you guys this. You have to stop trying to sit at the table. You fill in the blank. Okay. You got to stop it. You got to stop it, because you are putting your child in situations where they could be the only one there, only melanin child in that room. Okay, I remember, I'm going to give you this example. I have a friend and she has a mixed niece. So then they moved way out. It's somewhere up in Minnesota here. They moved way out. But anyway, she was the only mixed child. Now, you know, they look at the mixed children as if they don't claim them as the melanemics. They claim them as being a melanin child. They talked about that child when she was in school. They talked about that child so bad. And I said, well, what did you do? Why would y'all move and put her in that situation? Honey, you can be minding your business. These kids will torture your child if they are the only ones these are only the ones that have not been raised properly. Okay. The one that has the DNA lineage, they are done for. Okay, they are done for. But stop sending your children to schools like that. I don't even know how you living in a neighborhood where it's just you may be the only melanin person. How are you living in that neighborhood if those people have not been diversified? Okay. If they have not experienced diversity, how do you sit in that neighborhood that comfortable? Now, granted, we do have some that will ride with you. And I told you, until you are proven melanemic, and this is not for everybody, but until you can prove that you are the truth, I can't roll with you until you show some John Brown tactics. I cannot roll with you. Okay, point blank, period. Let me tell y'all some things that I learned from Dr. Candace Matthews that you may not have known. Okay, now for one, I heard, since I've been paying attention to the case, and I just really started paying attention to this case within the last couple days, because I didn't know it was like this. I did not know, Karmelo. I am so sorry that I did not. I tried. Oh God. They did not follow all the steps. She said that they had an activist and an actual legal team on this young man. 4, it says it did not go when I talk about the proper steps, it is the Court of Appeals, 2, the 5th Circuit Court, then the Supreme Court. That was not done. She also said that they actually sent people to create chaos. So just think about it. Okay, so when she was in her interview, now I'm not saying this guy is one of them, okay, a mole or whatever they call them, the little ops. The ops, what they do is they will send people and have these people. They can be your people. They can be tenant just like you. And what they do is they act like they so concerned. And they may even throw a little melanemic up in there. And so she said that they were just creating chaos and, just messing up. She said that on the date, like it's not supposed to roll quickly like it's rolling. They trying to get this baby. This is a baby. Think about this being your kid, your nephew, your godchild, your neighbor child. Think about him just like that. Don't let this baby go up under the bus like that. Oh my God. And he is you can tell that he was had a very good upbringing. You can look at his parents and tell that this child has a very good upbringing. Now, can I say he made the right decision? I'm still trying to figure out, how did it get there? Why? Not how. And see, this is what I'm saying. And I kind of hopped off, but I'm going to hop back on. But I got to say this part. We have got to equip our kids to let them know. This is why affirmations are key. Now, some people may be like, nah, but you have to tell your kid, no matter what anyone says about you, you. Okay. No matter, I've been putting that in my son's head, and since he could know, if anyone, I don't care what color, if they come at you, baby, crack on them, joan them, laugh, do something that'll back them up off of you. Now, will that work all the time? No. You got to know who you are. You got to be so strong and confident in who you are that you don't give a fuck about what they call you. Do you hear me? You got to put that in their souls. Your family got to be them, put that in them. They got to know who they are, because they got to know that the way that these children are being taught by their families, they're embedded in vitriol, these melanemic kids, because they're coming from people that have lineage of horrible DNA. You have to let them, you got to know. And you can't be putting your kids in these all melanemic schools. You cannot. You cannot. And let me just get on back. I done forgot where I was, because this right here is like so. I mean, it is really hard. It's hard. Let me get on back, honey. They are trying to run this child through the system so quickly. She said that she has never seen a kid going to the county jail, then go to the TDC. She said it's never been that quick. She says that it normally takes up to 30 to 60 days. Honey, they trying to get him up in there for what? So they can do what they. Oh God, I'm not saying that, because I'm not saying that. Okay, y'all, this is horrible. They end up, you know how they're supposed to schedule these days, right? So instead of them doing it like 2 days after what she was saying, how they changed the date. So they actually changed the date to where she was in court doing something. So Candace could not be there. Candace Matthews, she could not be there. So they switched the date up, like they are really trying to roll this kid out. We really have to help them. But y'all, this is the kicker right here. The DA, honey, he has a 75-page lawsuit. And guess what kind of lawsuit it is? Allegedly, let me put that in there. Allegedly lawsuit this is. A sexual harassment. Honey, the DA that was against Karmelo has a 75-page sexual allegedly harassment. Do you hear me? What in the world? How is he? Listen, not only that, the judge, allegedly, Judge Roach John Jr., or whatever his name is, he is on a child .com thing. So he didn't set up her and I will write that up there. But yes, the judge and the DA, they are all in cahoots, allegedly, per what I'm hearing. And when she run her stuff, she run it, and it is straight factual. It's factual. This makes me think, how many people were on that jury that knew each other? How did they get an all white jury? And how did no melanin people stand up? How did you get up out of that? How did you get out of jury duty? This was not the case to sit up here and get scared. This is not the time. This is not the time to be cowards. This is not the time to be cowards. And let me tell you why. Because when you are doing the right thing, do you hear me? I know you don't want to believe it. And I know sometimes you can't even see it. But when you are doing right, do you know right is going to happen for you? But you got to believe. You have to believe. And it's hard to get people to believe that, but it is. And I'm not going to sit up here and try to force this thinking into your head. I'm not, because it can happen. It's for real. Okay. I got too many things that I could tell you, but I'm not, because it's not about me right now. But when I think about all of this stuff, they are sitting up here judging this kid like that. When they sitting up here, this man got a 75-page, the DA got a 75-page, allegedly, sexual harassment suit against him. The judge is on some kind of, what does she call it? Some kind of website where they word it has to do with children. We're gonna just leave it like that. Y'all, this is wild. This is wild. And I know it's not your child. I know it's not your child. And people, you hear people saying that is not my fight. It's not your fight until it happens to you. Until it happens to one of your family members, until it happened to your god baby, until it happened to your cousin, until it happened to your little nephew. What the hell is wrong with Texas? Why is anybody living in Texas? I seen a couple and they're a big family and they want to move to Texas. They got a channel. Why the hell would you want to move to Texas? I don't even. That used to be one of my places until I watched things about Texas. That was one of my places that I wanted to visit because everything's big in Texas. Where TD Jakes at? Don't he got a prison ministry? Can he talk to the people? Can you talk to the people, TD Jakes? Sarah Roberts? Can y'all do something? Can y'all have some kind of conversation and be like, hey, that's too many years. This kid ain't got a chance to see prom, ain't got a chance to see nothing. Like how they do. I don't even expect anything differently, to tell you. I not from them, but to see that this child, they acting like this, like he's been doing this. How do you get that many years? And I'm going to put up pictures that I got from someone else's page. I can't remember where I even snapshot them to give them their props. But I'm going to find where I got that. And I got to show you guys where all these melanemic where all these melanemic boys then got off. I hope the whole world can actually finally see the what we have been going through. And you know what really is sad is because some people are so blindsided that you cannot see that they're trying to play us all against each other. Ain't you been in the game long enough to know how this goes? I don't know. Well, anyway, that's all I had to say on that. Listen, thank you to my new ones and thank you to my day ones. Y'all been riding with a girl and I am so grateful. Well, that's it. That's all for me today, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Peace. I want you to go over to the Amazing Lucas page and hear how this dad, he's supposed to be grieving, and how he is saying the hard the hard R for the N word. He is saying the most disgusting stuff about melanin people. Now, he is supposed to be grieving for his son, but he is worried about melanin people. Y'all go over to that page and listen to what this man is saying. You will see it on there. Hey y'all, it's Bernita Rochele and welcome to my spoken word and conversations. Hey y'all, it's Bernita Rochele and welcome to my spoken word and conversation